For better living, are you feeling good tonight? This thing got me thanking God for life.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a purple goddess box braids look. So I was really curious to see what this hair would look like in a different color. So I got a model and I asked her if she would be down for some purple braids, and she was like, you know, heck yeah. So that's what we did today. And for this look, we're going to be using EZ Braid. We're using the longest length, and then we're going to be using the freetress braids in Gogo Curl 26 inches in purple, as well as the EZ Braids in purple. You know what's funny? I was at the beauty supply store and I saw this purple braiding hair and I was like, oh my god, that would be really cute. But I went to the next aisle and I saw the purple curly hair. I was like, oh my god, you know, it just clicked. I was like, okay, this has to be the look. So we're gonna be doing box parting because we're doing large braids, so we want the, you know, we want the parts to be a little bit larger. So I wanted to do the box parting because, you know, it's also cute too. So just taking the purple braiding hair, I'm just gonna be placing it onto the hair. We're going to be doing the tucking technique. As you can see, her natural hair is of a brownish, reddish slash honey blonde on the tip type color. So we want to hide that inside the braids, and we've done this tucking technique so many times. You have to take your time and make sure that you're hiding the braid, her natural hair behind the braiding hair, and then we're going to be adding the curly hair as we go. So there's going to be a lot going on in this video. We're doing tucking and then we're doing the goddess method. So adding that Gogo curl, we're going to be leaving one piece of the, you know, the strand. We're going to be leaving that like away from the braiding hair. It's going to be like, I didn't fast forward any of this. As you can see, it's very slow. It's a very slow process. You have to take your time because you have so much going on at the same time. You know, especially if you're trying to hide the natural hair and also add the curly hair, and then make sure the curly hair isn't getting in the way so you don't accidentally tuck it, you know. So there's a lot going on. So you want to take your time and just, you know, don't rush the process. So I'm just leaving one piece of, you know, one strand of the curly hair. Then I braid the other strand down to about, let's say, 5 to 7 inches down. And then I leave the other piece of hair down just to create that cascading goddess look. So when you braid it down a little bit, you want to take the other piece of that curly hair and then you're going to leave that away too. When I do large box braids, I like to make my braids long, so I got the 26 inches of the curly hair and I didn't cut it because obviously I want the look to be a longer look. For the other goddess locks we did, I had to cut the curly hair because it's just a medium size braid, so it's going to come towards the lower back area. So I cut the curly hair to match the length of the braids, but with this it's large and it's long, so we're going to leave that, you know, 26 inches of Gogo curl just as it is. And then I add another piece of hair just to create the curly look at the bottom of the braids. So yeah, just add just a little piece of hair and then just continue to braid down as usual. I know this hair is starting to come off a little bit blue at the tip, but it's really not. I don't know, maybe it's the camera, but it's very purple in person. It's very purple. I inserted a picture on my community tab on my channel, so make sure you check it out. And also follow my Instagram too at Glam by Mary, as you see at the bottom of the screen. I upload pictures and mini Instagram tutorials for anyone that's interested. Just like a fun, quick way to get the same content, but you know, quicker. So I'm just taking a little bit of glue and I'm applying that, just a dot, and then when I place the glue, that's when I secure the knot. I don't secure the knot before placing the glue. I place the glue and then I secure the knot to secure the knot. Yeah. And then I move on to the next layer to create my boxes. I do ear to ear and then I go in to that little section and do my little box parting. But yeah, just take your time. This is going to be I guess a long tutorial, about 14 minutes. But yeah, this hairstyle took us we started at 2:30, we finished at about 6, so like about 4 hours to do. Usually large box braids only takes me 2 hours, or 2 hour 30 minutes max, but because we had to tuck the hair and then do the curly pieces, so it took a while. With this hair, it's supposed to look like the carefree box braids, and I know in my comments in the other video that I did for the goddess box braids, a lot of people were saying, well, how do you dip the hair in hot water? It's gonna be stiff. Well, this hair is supposed to have that carefree look to it. If you dip it in hot water, you're gonna mess up the curly end, so I don't recommend you doing that at all. It's gonna be a little bit stiffish at first, but with the curly hair on it, it's not even gonna matter because it's gonna be balanced. Okay, it's supposed to be curly, it's supposed to be carefree. It's a goddess look, so it's gonna be messy a little bit, so it's not gonna be perfect. If you want the perfect braids look, aesthetic wise, then you just do the regular braids. Don't add the curly hair, so that way you can dip your hair in hot water to get that free movement. But for the goddess braids, do not dip the hair in hot water because it will mess up the curly pieces and you're gonna be mad. So just don't. But yeah, if you enjoy the the carefree look, or to this hairstyle, then definitely look into it. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I will try and do more colors and see, just have fun with it. I feel like hair is like an expression of how you feel. So if you're feeling purple today, get purple braids. Don't be lame with your hair. Just have fun. Experiment and try new things. What's the worst that could happen? You don't like it and you have to take it down, but and then you have to do another hairstyle. So it's not anything that you should be up in arms about. It's just fun, experimenting, trying new things. Anyways, so back to the tutorial. So when you get to the tip, as I always say, you want to braid down as far down as possible, and then you want to take a little bit of string of hair and act like you're about to create a knot, but don't actually secure the knot. When I say secure the knot, I mean don't pull it to make it knot up together. So just take a little bit of piece of hair, either the straight piece or the curly piece. I don't really think it matters, but just a little piece of hair, and then just create the loop, and then take your super glue and just put like a dot, like a very, very tiny amount of glue, because you don't want to put too much glue, because if you put too much glue, it's gonna get really, really it's gonna show, it's gonna get whitish. So don't, just put like a dot, literally, as you can see, that little tiny dot right where you want that knot to form, and then you pull the braid of hair to secure that knot, to tie it all up together. And then just take a pair of scissors and trim off the straight pieces, and that's really, really it. Very simple.
I am who I'm meant to be. I am who I'm meant to be. Over and out again. My future needed clarity, so I could see how you react, how you react to me. So much differently. I am different. Every time that I look back, I see my fortune. But you react to me. We are reacting so much differently. Doubted all that I could do, knowing what I need to do. All I can say, the word is thank you. I think it's what you need to push away from the shore, amongst the waves. Exactly where I wanna be. I am where I wanna be. Remember the start, when my future needed clarity. Yes, I needed clarity, so I could see how you'd react, how you'd react to me. So much different.
done, this is what the hair should look like. Very nice and cute. I love the size that we did, and I love the parting because, you know, box parting just has its own, you know, has its own little vibe. And then I just take a pair of scissors and cut off the end so that way it doesn't tangle up too much. Now for maintenance, what I would recommend is that you invest in some type of a mousse or curl activator, because this hair does tend to tangle up a little bit, especially with the curly ends, the curly hair added to it. So just take some mousse or curl activator, you know, finger comb the hair in the morning and you should be good to go. So right here I'm just adding some hair accessories, some gold clips. Now this is the fun part. This is what's really going to give your hair some personality, some spunk, just some added, you know, if that's a word. Yeah, just accessorize, and it's going to make your hair look even better. I love the gold on top of the purple. It just brought it out even more and just looks really, really good. So have fun when you're adding the strings. Make sure you do not tie the curly hair inside. Just move it to the side and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that notification button, turn it on so that way you get notified when I upload a video. Once again, thank you guys so much. Have a merry day and God bless.
Doubted all that I could do, knowing what I need to do. All I can say, the word is thank you. I think it's what you need to push away from the shore, amongst the waves. Exactly where I wanna be. I am where I wanna be. Remember the start.